In the comments of my videos, I'm often informed that I resemble various other people, so much so that I've begun to keep Google Images open in another tab at all times when responding to comments, so that I can quickly look up these people that I'm told I resemble, and judge for myself if I think I really do. Some of these searches are due to comments such as,
"You look like Twiggy."
"I thought you were Hillary Duff."
"You look like Rachel McAdams,
Regina
Regina George,
George,
McAdams, Regina Rachel McGeorge."
She looks like the female Pete Davidson.
"You look like a shark. Do.
But by far my favorite person to be told I resemble is the person I've been obsessed with since I was a wee lass. Before I tell you who that is, I'm sorry, it's really warm in here. The person I'm obsessed with it's still too hot in here. I am entirely obsessed with, you know, this is a Christmas video, I should be wearing a red shirt. I am ever so slightly obsessed with Barbie. How obsessed with Barbie am I? Well, here's my YouTube planning notebook. Here's what the front looks like. I rested upon this book. This contains every Barbie doll made between 1959 and I believe 1991, Ken dolls included.
When my brother Micah asked me what he should get as his first tattoo, I suggested, I don't know if I'm persuasive or if he just loves me a lot.
My traveling beauty case, old Barbie case. My toilet literature, Barbie magazine. Aw, I really wish it were snowing so I could use my Barbie sled. I'd show you guys my Barbie underwear, but I'm pretty sure you get the picture. This is my Barbie hair lamp. And if you think I might be wearing Barbie socks, you're wrong, but only about my right foot. Oh, and the bowl I've been eating soggy Cheerios out of this whole time. Don't worry, I'll clean this up. I have sworn my fealty to Barbies, so much so that when hordes of 9-year-old girls traded in their Barbies for Bratz dolls, I was like, what are Bratz? They're not even Mattel.
I painted my first car Barbie pink and glued this to the hood ornament. And if you look inside, there's a box that Walmart was gonna throw away. It hasn't worked in over a year, and I should probably get rid of it, but I spent so much time painting it.
Remember in my last video when I gave birth to a duck? Bet you didn't know that what was holding that curtain in place was a vast array of holiday Barbies, aka my favorite type of Barbie. It has been a dream of mine since I was like 5 to have my own holiday Barbie dress. I spend like 10 months of every year just holding my breath waiting to see what holiday Barbie's dress will look like. And this year when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. So now that I'm an adult with a million other more pressing and better things to do, I'm gonna make my own holiday Barbie dress. A 100% tulle dress would be reasonably see-through, and I ain't about that sort of thing, so I knew I either had to, 1, go out and buy some red fabric, or B, 2, use something red that I already own as a base. Then I remembered this bridesmaid's dress that I wore in my friend Amanda's wedding that I probably will never have occasion to wear again, but I didn't want to get rid of it for sentimental reasons, so I'm gonna use this. So the circumference of this skirt.
I was trying to say the circumference of the skirt was not nearly wide enough to be holiday Barbie.
So I need to graft in some extra panels of fabric. Maybe remove some from this flap right here, replace it here, harvest the red lining fabric, add a graft here, and then add some tulle while we're in post-op.
I may or may not have been watching Grey's Anatomy recently. Not because I enjoy it at all, but because I feel like it makes me more relatable. Like, hey, what season are you guys on? Tell me in the comments. That was me ripping out the side flap to use as a skin graft, but I didn't want to voiceover over it because I thought you guys might enjoy the tearing sound. After harvesting that extra fabric, I cut it into big pizza slices. Do you guys like pizza? I'm allergic. So let's actually refer to these triangles as Christmas trees. I cut slits in my dress, then wedged those Christmas trees into the slits, then sewed them in place.
This is much better. My white crinoline will actually fit under it now. Time for the tulle. I have here 23 yards of tulle and no game plan of what to do with it.
I hastily pinned, then sewed some tulle to the front of the bodice. I first had to scrub the floor with dryer sheets because this stuff is so staticky. I mean, it's clingier than my brother's dog. I measured out a piece 50 inches long. Yes, you heard right. Measured. Then I cut that piece diagonally, repositioned it like so, rounded up the edges, and sewed it together. And then I repeated that step about 8 more times. Sorry, I was trying to sound like Barbie while narrating. Then I sewed all 8 million of those skirt panels together and bunched them up along the top. P.S. I don't like Christmas. Okay, time to start on those ruffles. I used 1 spool of tulle the size of a muffin and 1 spool of tulle roughly the size of a chihuahua. As you see here, the ruffle trim was very simple to make. You just take 2 fingers and push the tulle through the machine. So easy a dad can do it. Sure. There's so much tulle in it. I'm frightened. On the bright side, this is the most decorated for Christmas my house has been in years. I can't run away from it. Then I pinned the ruffle to the bottom of the skirt. I'm not gonna lie, this was it was the odd, let me tell you.
That took longer than anything has ever taken. Sistine Chapel got nothing on this, or as Justin Bieber would say, 16th Chapel.
You get the picture. So after I was done roasting Justin Bieber, I realized it was 8 p.m. and I still hadn't had any water that day, so I forced myself to drink a glass, and I made a really big deal about it. Then I pinned the second tier of ruffles to my dress, and it was pretty hard, but not as hard as Meredith Grey's life, am I right? The next day I went to Walmart in hopes of finding a big pearl necklace, but I got distracted with all the other necklaces that I didn't need, but had to buy because they were so stinking cheap. Like this, there's nothing I need here, but it's only $1. So I found the perfect necklace. Look at this. Hello, sir. Tell you later. And this is a package from Victoria's Secret that no one in this household ordered, and it's addressed to someone named Edmund something. It feels like flannel pajamas, so we don't know what to do with that. Holiday Barbie's pearl necklace has some silver mixed in, so I added some rhinestones, and this took approximately forever, so I will take this time to tell you a story. When I was 6 years old, my friend Stephanie invited me to her Barbie-themed birthday party, and she told me the real live Barbie was going to be there, and I was so insanely excited, and I think on some level I knew that it wouldn't be the real Barbie, but still, nothing could have prepared me for the shock when Barbie came in, and Barbie was my sister. They got my older sister to play Barbie, and I was like, I may be a dumb child, but I'm pretty sure I know who that is. So, you know, that was a letdown, but it's okay because a year later, I did meet the real Barbie.
Now you can see she has this gorgeous pearl crown headband thing, and I know I have a pearl necklace somewhere. There it is.
How did I turn that pearl necklace into a headband? One word, 20 gauge wire.
Wow, that's a good sign. So trying to make ruffles has been difficult because this thing keeps falling over and I have to keep readjusting it and blah blah blah. And I'm making so many ruffles. So I invented this out of shoelaces. It's a Tool Spool Ruffler 5000. How it works is, and you can even use this same design for like toilet paper. Like if you use a lot of toilet paper and you need to like keep...
Unfortunately, our product's demonstration was interrupted by an interruption.
Someone's at the door. I'm gonna die. At least there will be video evidence.
Real quick, am I the only one who's literally always a little afraid to answer the door?
Hi. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Thank you very much.
Is that flannel pajamas?
I never did find out why that man's package arrived at our house, but mystery is part of the magic of Christmas. Anywho, after sewing the third and final tier of ruffles to my skirt, I had to solve the problem of my insubordinate off-the-shoulder straps. They had a tendency to not stay put, to droop, if you will. But I solved this problem via hot gluing 20 gauge wire into the inside of the straps so that they would sort of just float in midair.
Okay, let's see what we're working with hair and makeup wise. A little bit of a smoky eye, nice thick eyebrow, dark lips. We can do this.
For those of you always asking me to do a makeup tutorial, just watch very, very slowly. Oh, I'm already done.
In the car, in the dress, on my way to location. Hi. Hi, I'm Halle Berry. I mean, Holiday Barbie.
I hope you have enough for Christmas.
And that was the story of the time I fulfilled the heck out of my dream to be Holiday Barbie.
Side to using wire in your off-the-shoulder sleeves, you can shrug. And nothing moves, except your shoulders. It's a great party trick.
I hope you don't get what you want.